Shalom, shalom, set apart brethren. Man, in today's video, man, I want to talk about, using your time wisely as a man. And, you're going to find out on my day off what I spend my time doing to sharpen my sword as a man. Let's talk about it.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room, you can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
All praise to the Most High Yah Shalom. Thank you for tuning in to another righteous Ruach Spirit-filled episode of The Set Apart Man. Once again, I'm back at it in them trenches, handling that kingdom business. Man, I want to talk about, if you're a man and you've got, 2 days off a week, of course, me, I'm a commandment keeper, so I rest on the seventh day. I keep the Sabbath holy. But when you think about it in Western society, man, you have men, sometimes, man, you may be lucky and blessed enough where you've got 2-3 days off in a week and you're doing pretty well for yourself. And what I want to talk about promoting today, man, is sharpening your sword, learning new skills as a man, because none of us are going to be given more time. We don't know when we're going to be up and out of here, and the Most High Yah is going to send them death angels to come pull us up out of here. But the truth is, with the time that we do have, man, how are we sharpening and honing in our skills? But before I dive into this, brothers, you know what I'm about to ask you. Man, I need you to do me a solid. I need you to smash that like button. And then consider subscribing to the Set Apart Man YouTube channel. If you subscribe, man, turn your notifications on. That way you don't miss when I'm posting new content. And lastly, answer this question down in the comment. When you have a day off as a man, what are you spending your time doing? Outside of resting and recuperating, what do you spend your time doing? Answer that question, man, because I truly want to know. And like I said, this is a YouTube channel designed to help men learn how to live more set apart, how to walk in obedience to the will of the Most High Yah, and how to navigate, this world. Man, I'm traveling about 30 minutes out to a job site, man, where I've created a relationship with local contractors, and for their use of heavy machinery, you got to think, man, some of these contractors got some heavy machinery that it would cost me $300-400 to rent for a day. And by me taking my day off, me not having some of this heavy equipment and don't want to pay that amount, all I got to do is knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, for one, man, I'm learning how to increase a new skill because I'm going to a job site where building is getting done. I think they're going to be pouring a concrete slab, and I think they're going to be building a patio. Okay, so I told this brother, hey, man, I understand you want to pay me, but man, I need the resources. I need access to the resources. So if I work this day and I phone you up and say, hey, man, on this date, I need to use this equipment. Can you drop it off? Man, brother's gonna bring it on a lower boy trailer full of gas, and I can use it for a whole day, and it don't cost me nothing but the gas it takes me to get there. And one thing is, man, the word says, build you houses and plant you gardens. It says Yahweh will bless the labor of your hands. So, man, I could get paid $150 to $200 for the work today. But the value of learning how to hone in my skill sets, how to be a skilled laborer, I'm pretty decent when it comes to building, but brothers, I stand a lot to learn. I build on my homestead. So learning these skills is just refining the process, making sure I'm locked in and I know multiple ways to do things. If you've heard people say, man, there's multiple ways to skin a cat. I want to make sure I'm locked in. So, man, I'm using my day off to learn new skill sets, new resources, work with new equipment. Every time I show up on the job site, there's a different piece of equipment that I've learned how to use. I didn't grow up working heavy machinery and things like that, heavy construction equipment, but by doing this, man, I'm learning how to work all this, learning how to work an excavator, learning how to work a skid steer, learning how to work a bulldozer, learning how, man, I learned how to pour a foundation for a building. I learned how to I learned how to frame up walls, do drywall, all by using my days off in a constructive manner that's gonna yield dividends later in my life. That's the cheat code. Now, as a Sabbath keeper, man, I don't go out and entertain nothing in the world on the seventh day. I rest, okay? Just like the word says. I don't do anything of my pleasure on the seventh day. But when I get days off, whether it be a federal holiday, a training holiday because the military, or anything like that, man, I'm trying to figure out a way, man, how can I sharpen my skills? Brothers, a lot of these construction sites, you can walk, if you like, man, that's amazing what they're doing. It could be amazing if you did it. But the only thing you got to do is go up and create that relationship. Hey, I don't know nothing about nothing, but I want to learn. I don't give a dang if you need me to carry boards from here to there, I'll do that. And then pretty soon they're gonna say, hey man, you're pretty good at carrying boards. Man, I want you to nail this up for me. I want you to cut this. Pretty soon, man, you didn't learn carpentry. Pretty soon you didn't learn masonry. Pretty soon you didn't learn plumbing. Man, if you're a man and you got houses being built in your area, man, I want to encourage you, man, on your day off, you know, I'm not talking about doing this on the Sabbath. I'm not talking about that. But if it's your day off and you normally spend that sitting on the couch eating potatoes and eating, you know, if you normally spend that day, you know, on the couch eating potato chips and fast food and Wingstop, listen to me. How is that benefiting you? How is that benefiting you when you can be actually getting active? Because every time I go on this site, it's a workout. You can get active, you're increasing in knowledge and skill set, and you're building relationships. So if maybe you don't master the skill set, but when you need something done, they like, hey man, we're gonna come do this for you because, man, you constantly helping us out. And we just wanna pay back the balance of what we owe you because you didn't take the money. That access to a network like that, you can't put a price on it. You can't put a price on it. You got a project getting done, and because you've helped out, man, this project, if you didn't help out, it would have cost you 10 grand. But man, they're only charging you for the price of materials, and they'll come help you out because you didn't help them. This is how I spend my days off, you know, as a set apart man, laboring, building relationships with other brethren and men that labor with ease. And that's the cheat code. Man, it doesn't matter what the trade. Man, you can volunteer and learn and say, hey, I don't know nothing about nothing, and I will submit myself to your leadership. Just teach me. You'd be surprised how that introduction works every time, especially for small companies, small LLCs and things like that. If it's a well-known licensed corporation, that may not work. You may have to fill out an application, be an apprentice or something like that. But just your small guy on the street putting up fences, pouring concrete, man, you can walk right on the job site and get you some knowledge and some wisdom and learn a trade. Well before there was trade schools, that's what, man, there was train the trainer. You had somebody that was a skilled laborer that would train the person that wasn't skilled. And that was your education. Man, just wanted to give you an example, man, of how I spend my days off. And when you see me doing some of the product, and when you see me doing some of the projects that I do and showcase on this channel, and you ask yourself, man, how did he get the knowledge to do that? He must have went to school for that. No, I didn't go to school for that. But I'm constantly in school, the school of hard knocks, getting out here, making an opportunity because, man, I've only got so much life. I've only got so much time in a day. and I got to use it wisely. Once again, this is the Set Apart Man, kicking that thing gun barrel straight. And until next time, stay disciplined, stay set apart, stay disciplined, and stay in the word of Yah.